This is like fresh, like from yesterday, today, a couple days ago. Post from the
Is he doing
Liver King.
okay?
He's not. He's not actually though. He's not great. I'll just show you one random one.
Winding down the night.
Can I just say, at least when Randy Quaid went nuts, he used disco lighting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and plus Randy Quaid didn't want to kill anybody. He just tried to steal his old house back.
Yeah, and Randy Quaid was in fucking Christmas Vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Kingpin.
And Randy Quaid, and unlike this guy, Randy Quaid was natty.
You know what? Yeah,
not wrong.
I mean, unless you consider cocaine a performance-enhancing drug. It is a performance-enhancing drug. Chevy Chase sucked after it, so.
Some would say he sucked during it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Bill Murray would. sorry, Liver King.
Winding down the night with a closing prayer on a vibration plate.
Okay.
Holding 3.
He was on a vibration plate, and there's a little clip of him on the vibration plate, and it's shaking. And the vibration plate is something you stand on.
I've seen. I think I saw that.
Okay,
clip.
but imagine you have an ankle monitor.
Yeah, I think we watched that clip. Didn't
Okay,
we?
okay, good.
Sources
Because he was on, and it was like vibrating on the thing.
of our Almighty Father, fire energy of the sun.
Okay.
One behind, 2 in front. Golden ratio, you might call it. Thank you, dear God, for right now. Thank you for this night, Mother Moon, your majesty. Thank you for the night and the rest.
So John Bravo said that Adderall was definitely one of the things that was for sure he was on too much of.
You think?
Yeah.
See if we can get this one right. I'm going to make a bunch of videos this week, and then I'm not going to make them for a long while. Then I'll make some more.
Hey, buddy,
again.
you look like shit.
Dude, he looks fucking terrible.
You look like a bag of chewed up assholes.
Oh my god! And like the pubic hair beard doesn't help. Like
just a mess, bro.
And if you're gonna have a beard that big, like I know some dudes that do, you got to really maintain it, right? Like Man versus Beard, the food guy.
Yeah,
bro, he keeps that shit immaculate. This is just like scraggly pube beard.
Anyone who's interested in my beauty routine,
nah.
If you look at some of the,
I'll pass.
I'm a 4.
Oh my god, the video. Look.
You.
Don't worry, I got
Just
plenty.
a still
You'll
image.
never look like me because you're you. Yes. Yeah.
Hold on. Don't worry, I got plenty. Because see, he did a podcast.
You gotta hear. You got all these names for things. I've been following you for a while, but I'm not privy to the titles of the workouts. I imagine from your CrossFit days with the WODs and things like that you're accustomed to naming badass workouts. Is that what we're talking about?
I have not seen this. I'm going into this raw. There is no way he doesn't ignore that workout question and go into something completely crazy.
It doesn't sound like he was even listening. So yeah.
Not when you name like the barbarian, the super barbarian, things like that.
We weren't really talking about it. I was saying that I needed Visine really bad because I did Apocalypto a couple days ago. My eyes were destroyed. I haven't slept. I had to stay up that night.
Yeah, that's why you didn't sleep.
Yesterday it was 4:30, and I thought that we had a conversation. She said that she was going to get me up at 7. At 7:45, we're leaving at 8. Like, okay, I'll just throw myself into the car. So no sleep upon more no sleep after Apocalypto, having the brainstem fried. Oh, heat stroke, mega.
He asked him about CrossFit. I just want to be clear here. His question was about, hey, man, like, so when you name your CrossFit routines, like, how did that come from? And he's like, I haven't slept in 48 hours.
It sounds like the Ultimate Warrior.
My brain.
It sounds like an Ultimate Warrior promo. It's all over the place.
Yeah, like chills. No more sweat can come out.
Well, that's what you got. You got to break down what Apocalypto is.
And so that's actually what we were talking about was Visine, and so I got my Visine. That's like Tarantino.
Cool. It's a great story.
Bro, this is 1 minute into the podcast. I didn't even skip around. He's fucking crazy.
There's the
story.
Dude.
He didn't even, like, not even
He's got
remotely
that-
close to the topic.
He's got that kind of crazy junkie energy that makes me nervous. Like, I'm not nervous around a lot of people, but like people that are this manic, I'm nervous around because it's like you're one flip of a switch away from like us wrestling knives away from you. It taking like 4, you like
Or flying to Austin to try to fight Joe Rogan.
Yeah, or like, but if you just have that level of like PCP meth strength, where it's gonna take like 6 guys to try to get you away
Murph.
from a knife later, it's like
When I'm riding the subway and there's a crazy person muttering to himself nearby, I pay no mind. It's when I can actually start hearing what he's muttering, I get the nervous that this guy makes me.
And you're like, man, this guy really is crazy about his Visine.
Warden Gordon in the Rumble chat goes, clearly he's only sitting crisscross applesauce to impose his will on Joe Rogan.
Of course. And yeah, thanks for putting your feet up on my couch.
He goes, Apocalypto's
Because
really
it's not like you walk outside barefoot all the time.
special. Barbarian is most special. Barbarian is a rite of passage. You know, modern world, we don't really do that.
He's sitting crisscross applesauce so he could cover up his ankle monitor on the other ankle.
But we do bar mitzvahs and we do.
He does bar mitzvahs, guys.
Oh, that's good.
So Mazel Tov.
I mean,
honestly, who wants to hire Liver King?
I can see you probably do kids parties as you are a fucking clown.
Yeah, seriously.
You don't really fucking earn your, if you have the money or have this other thing or, yeah, you're a man now. We say these things, but like nothing, we did really nothing to forge them into what the world's going to expect of them, really. And we celebrate.
It's one of those podcasts that you're hosting where you actually leave your own house.
Yes.
I got to go.
Culture Tribe has a rite of passage, you know.
What?
Something of real utility, some demarcation point where they actually have to go and do something of such principle.
I'm going to skip around here.
A really good
This
man.
isn't going to go
And
anywhere.
He undid his good when I said, you don't have a lot of value you can offer in my life, so just honor the barbarian. So every 3 months, we're going to plug me back.
Like, this dude is literally like an inch shorter than me.
But why aren't you honoring the
like,
barbarian?
Dude, when you're my size, there's certain things you're not allowed to talk about. I'm not allowed to talk about being a barbarian. That's fucking ridiculous.
What about honoring? Can I honor the barbarian? Can I honor the barbarian brothers? Those guys were pretty rad.
They were
Remember
awesome.
them?
Barbarian Brothers ruled.
Oh, they were awesome. DC Cab rules.
Barbarian celebration. If we're not making barbarians every 3 months in our ecosystem, if we're not growing like that with that kind of good, locking that principle down, and then I get to reconnect with our family, then this whole thing doesn't work. And then the one thing he was tasked with, he didn't do it. But he's a super barbarian. So
Who's
he tried
he?
to do the next thing because you can't do the next thing unless you're its predecessor. So super barbarian, there's like 6 of them. That's why I'm saying this. 6 of them, and he'll be invited back into my life when he figures out a way he can be valuable.
Okay.
What does any of this mean?
I don't know.
Back how you feel. No explanation required. But if you, I'm like, hey, when's the
No,
last
I
time
think
you
a
really
lot
got
of
sucked?
explanations
Like,
are required.
So this is the podcast of someone's living room with some people just walking in and out.
Yeah.
hanging
You know, we
out.
avoid it like it's so villainous. you
Is this
know?
some sort of gay house or something?
You here in
I
Texas
mean-
with the heat, and like, how do you think you attenuate? Like, go for a jog in the middle of the day when it's that hot, and then tell me that you can't withstand the sun after that. If you jog in the midday sun in Texas in the summertime, you make the heat it's not a problem, right?
What?
Said, I take steroid, and I
You
take
do?
one
You do.
peptide. That's what I should have said. That would have been the truth, and I thought, let me not say that and get more criticism. So I'll say this other thing. And so all that's the truth, and everything it being tarnished, whoever it tarnished, that's what happened.
You.
I hope that they found
You.
another guru, you know, to better themselves because they already needed help in the first place. We all need help in the first place. It doesn't matter what you call the person that you learn from. And so if you call this guy this
If you
thing,
learn anything from this guy, you're retarded, and you deserve to fail at all your endeavors.
You just don't honor the
There's someone
barbarian, bro.
else that you should learn from. And there's someone else that can help you make your better life and keep collecting information. You know.
Oh, another
and
guy's just walking around.
What
I
is
hope,
happening?
That makes sense because
This guy's a security guard. He's got a gun.
the blueprint of how our ancestors lived for millions of years that shaped our DNA today so that we could become the baddest mammalian.
Yeah, because our ancestors took Tren. Fucking retard.